Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play The Sims 4. Right off the bat, I'm going to apologize, my voice is a little hoarse. I'm trying to get over a cold here, so we'll see how we can do. Let's go ahead and unpause right away. Now, one of the things a lot of people have been saying in the comments is like, why don't you have Ellis quit his job? He doesn't actually make that much money, you're not going to get a promotion, so maybe we should just do that and free up some extra time. And you know what? I think that's a swell idea, so I'm going to have him quit his job. And I think that'll be quite nice. Hopefully he doesn't mind at all. Meanwhile, I think the other thing we need to do is really start decorating the house. We do have a decent income. We can certainly afford to do that. So yes, we are a serious musician, but we are one without a job. Which is fine. I'm not going to worry about mentoring things. I think we're just going to leave sort of Ellis as is. And hopefully, well, let's have him clean. And he's also a pretty decent chef and, you know, a tinkerer, so we'll just have him stay busy with this sort of thing. Let's make some blackened bass. That sounds pretty good. And mostly we're going to be spending all of our attention over here on Gilbert. But yeah, some decoration would be nice. Be nice to get some more art in the house. In this front area, I never figured out what I want to do. I thought it might be nice to have a bunch of potted plants and things in here. Actually, I can't remember. I did set up these planters over here. Let me go into build mode, because I never got around to this. And I still think the gardening is a little bit on the tedious side. But perhaps Victoria has gone too long without, you know, feeling her hands working the soil, and she would like to have maybe a couple of plants to work again. Where did the, oh, it just went back over here. I'm like, where'd the item go? The problem is, it's very slowly, like when I was changing levels, the camera is still very slowly going down like this, so it's kind of hard to place. It's a little bit annoying. Oh, there's that cough. Excellent. Okay. Does Victoria have anything on her to plant, I wonder? We might have to purchase some seeds. We may not have parsley. Bluebells. There we go, that's what I want. Right, so I just drag it like that and like that. I haven't used these planters yet. Oh yeah, plant and plant, which actually forced her to wake up, but that should be okay. You know, a couple of plants, that should be relatively low amounts of work. I guess we'll take all these mushrooms and parsley and everything and put them in the fridge, so we can use them for cooking, potentially. I have no idea what's taking Ellis so long to collect in the refrigerator over there. And we can just sell these extra bluebells. Well, maybe we'll wait. We'll hold on to them for now. We could actually... we could have started a hybrid instead of planting this. New? Alright, let's just plant the plants for now, but that is something that we could have done as well. I started work on some hybrid plants with just 2 pots. Just keep growing one plant over here and then having the other one be the hybrid craziness. We'll do a quick little tend and then call that good enough. Alright, Gilbert is asleep and I think that's fine. What day are we? We are Friday night, so we've got the whole weekend. That's good. Have we done our homework? I think we probably have. That's the piano course. One of these is homework. That's a fishing book. Well, I guess we might as well grab it in our inventory. And also these super high quality burgers, we'll put those in the fridge. Ellis. I'm getting very concerned about him. There's my homework. We don't need to do extra credit work, that's fine. Are you stuck in the fridge? Oh, you're fixing the door. Okay, alright. I was starting to get really concerned. Apparently you can stop the guitar thing if what you do is you like queue up another job on the guitar and then you can stop the writing, or if you cancel the job first. Like normally I queue something up and then I cancel. Apparently if you cancel the job first and then queue something up afterwards, it should unstuck your guy as well. Are you playing video games? Incredible Sports! That's not bad. You still need to complete some bestsellers though, so assuming you're in a good mood, and you are, I would very much like it, my dear Victoria, if you could write us a book. The book titled Book Title. It's very meta. Alright. So, we did upgrade the door. Now, the thing is, the door, I believe this refrigerator was unbreakable to start off with. Still, it's decent practice, so we may as well do that. We're going to have him finish cooking dinner. And he's also gotten quite chubby again, so maybe now that he doesn't have his day job, he can exercise more. Although, you know, probably if he's spending all his time around the house where the refrigerator is... Oh, cool! There's a sure way to set yourself on fire. Blackened There was like this tiny little piece of fish, and then he dumps it out, and it's a gargantuan piece. Because why not? You're over here. You're not even that tired, buddy. That's fine, though. We can get rested up. Teenagers have funny schedules when they're on the weekend, you know, when they don't have to get up for school. Look at this giant fountain that does nothing, but looks like a swimming pool. Just a placeholder for eventually having a swimming pool. I don't care about having my Sims go swimming. It just looks pretty. So, she's starting to get a bit tired, but I expect she'll be able to finish her book fine. And Ellis is actually going to go to bed. I'm just wondering if he might have gone to take a shower first. I don't know actually how they prioritize different things. You know, like, hygiene was a little bit worse off, but energy was determined to be a more important thing to resolve. Which is fine, although hopefully you just don't pee yourself. That would be the only tragic thing. I guess everyone's asleep except Victoria. She's tapping away in the middle of the night, writing her book. I don't even remember what kind of book it is. Oh, she's just gone too uncomfortable. That's no good. Maybe I should have her stop writing. Just try to get her to finish while she's inspired. You know what? Seems like a good idea. The book was nearly done. Oh, she finished it. Is it it's good quality. Yeah, see? Alright, ship it off to the publisher. And then get yourself to sleep. Meanwhile, Ellis woke up again. Really? You had enough time to sleep, shower, do everything? Because you were pretty bad off for a while there. Alright, whatever there. Meanwhile, yeah, we're not going to do that, because that's... I couldn't figure out how is actually the real reason. We could write some more songs, but who wants to do that? We could practice, we could do all kinds of nonsense. You know what you can do? If you're awake, why don't you go for a jog there, buddy boy? Oh, we have a treadmill up here, actually. Hold on. Cancel. Come over here, and, anyway, just go and stand here. You should become energized from near this thing. Happy. Energized. There we go. So we can do an energized workout on the treadmill. You should be able to get more exercise better, be able to work out slightly longer. What's your workout skill, anyway? Oh, you got a fitness skill of 5. That's actually pretty good. Decent form with the running, other than the huge pot belly, of course. Oh, and as I say that, of course, you're going to trip. But what kind of shoes are you wearing? Are those even proper workout shoes? Yeah, barely. I suppose they're fine. All I know about, like, good exercise shoes, like, from watching people on television, is that they have to be incredibly brightly colored, right? Like, if you're playing foot soccer ball and you don't have, like, neon yellow shoes, you're clearly doing something wrong. At least, that's as much as I've figured out. Anyway, oh, he randomly became focused, which is nice. Well, why don't you eat first, then bladder, then shower, and then we'll figure out what to do with your focusness. What's your lifetime aspiration right now? Level 4 logic skill? That should be doable. In fact, I believe we had a logic book lying around. Oh, that was piano. Never mind. I'm going to pick that up anyway. I guess we'll just play. Oh, you grabbed a plate of food, but you didn't actually eat it. That's right. It's kind of funny. Like, you'll queue up the grab plate. They'll grab a plate, they'll bring it over, but then they won't actually consume it itself. Because it's a separate sub-job, so you can interrupt one and the other. I mean, maybe if I'd, like, literally manually told them to grab a plate. I'm going to put the fish in the fridge. I think we've got a lot of food in there, which is nice. So people should be able to grab snacks relatively easily. All right, you finish that, then go in. Oh, you're not focused anymore. No! I don't think I've got a focused object, which is too bad. But I think if we ponder moves, we'll become focused. Actually, we'll probably become focused just by playing this in general. But yeah, I'm just going to try to get him leveled up. It's nice that he's a Renaissance sim. His father was originally, I think, going to be a Renaissance sim. I think I changed him to music at some point. But I think with Gilbert, it's going to make a lot of sense. And then, oh, you decided... Are you doing extra credit work on your own? You! I wonder if there's a higher reward. Or if he's literally just wasting his time. I mean, I guess we'll see what happens. Maybe we should get ourselves up all the way into the green. But he started working on his homework on his own. What a great little kid. He's also got to make friends at some point. So we'll have to see how that goes. Hopefully he's not too much of a nerd. Hey, Dad, how's it going? Thanks for helping me out. How's the exercise going? Still fat? Yep. Tell you what, why don't you go to a jog? Go jog. Push the limits. Sounds like push the limits, or pushing the limits sounds like a great, like, 80s movie about, I don't know, running or... Oh, what was that great arm wrestling movie? Some of you guys know what I'm talking about. Was it Sylvester Stallone in there? And by great, I mean terrible. But like, so bad it's good kind of thing. Hey, song royalties, excellent. And then book royalties, which are so much more. Pro tip, kids, just have your Sims write books and then spend money not decorating because you keep forgetting. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of that. It would be nice to get like a series of just artwork that goes up the stairs here. We might have to use the whatchamacallit, the thingamajigger, the, like the Alt key to be able to plant it any way we want. Decorations. So we're gonna want nice stuff. Oh, we can get some Andy Warhol-ish stuff things. It's an otter? Actually looks like a sloth. Otter be a star pop art. Amy Warthog. Oh, I see. Oh, it's locked. These are all locked? Really? You need Tech Guru for this? Radiant painting. That's focusing decor. Alright. I don't think I want the stuffy landscapes, although I quite like that one. Oh, who doesn't like maps of the world? Do we think Gilbert would be into maps? He doesn't have a lot of room for things. Or maybe... Okay. Alright. Gilbert's gonna have... Actually, he might want a mirror up here. What does he want above his desk? Oh, now that's what I like. Antique patent posters. He's a Renaissance sim, very much channeling the sort of Leonardo da Vinci type thing. There we go. He definitely just needs a lot more stuff in here, though. The maps is not a bad fit for that, of course, either. Mystery poser antique. No one knows who this is. Some blues. Pianist. The blues things might make sense in Ellis's room. Oh, I really like this piece of art here. Doesn't really fit there. That would be a silly place for it. What do we want? Another piece of art here? I think if we use Alt, I want them to be like asymmetrical, but I haven't figured out exactly how. Maybe something like that, and then grab this one and place it like that. Because the snapped versions are too square. Maybe we'll center it on the computer, but we'll have it a little bit like that. It's hard to center because of the angle of the camera, but I think that's going to be fine. Oh, these are nice. Ceci n'est pas une poire. Oh, I love that sort of art. Roman temple architectural study. You know, I think I like... or... what we'd really want maybe is even family portraits in here, but... just a wall full of these little things? That could be interesting. Birds of feather. Bird prints are interesting. Old posters. And they probably come in a bunch of different versions, don't they? With the colors? Maybe they're just different colors. Oh yeah, they are. Sometimes, like, some of the shirts have different pictures on them. I suppose I could just manually make... if I hold Alt. Actually, that's not terrible. I think I want it sort of more middle. Like that. And then like that. And then something else with a relatively similar frame. What's this? Hot and cold spot. Oversized hot button. Oh. Oh, it's just some sort of like design art. And this again, that's just the frame color. I need one more piece of art that sort of has a similar-ish frame. No, this one. That might work, especially if I change the color of it. A little bit more off-white. Yeah, I think that works. Maybe it needs something in the corner as well. There. That's not bad. Now, how am I doing on lights? Pretty much non-existent, right? That's pretty typical for me. Oh, and I apologize for my my sniffles. They don't have a dresser or anything in here. I guess there's the other wall, too. Hang on. You can have something different. Oh, the art in a box, maybe. Could do like a giant print. Cause what are the keys? Is it Alt and then square brackets? Yeah. That doesn't actually scale right. Because the frame doesn't scale with everything else. Yeah, we'll do something like this. There you go. I like them sort of off like that. And then maybe one, This is Ellis's. He's like, I like music, so I'm gonna put this in the room. And she's like, it doesn't work with everything else. It doesn't coordinate. He's like, nope, too bad. Oh, fine. I'd like to decorate this hallway at some point too, but alright, we don't want to spend too much time decorating. I know, some people are way into that. Some people will watch someone just build a house for like 100,000 years, but... Alright, we're gonna put the map in there. I like that. Okay, that's a start. We'll leave it be for now. We've improved things ever so slightly. Meanwhile, kiddo, yeah! Learn us some logic. Who's this? Oh, that's your dad. Ellis is back. He's feeling okay. He actually wants to socialize. He's going to take a picture together with his wife, which is fine. How's his wife feeling? She's hungry right now. And I'm surprised he's not smelly. I think it's because of his skill. Anyway, you go and eat. You go and eat. You guys can have a little bit of food together. I mean, you'll probably just get fatter, Ellis, but, you know, that's life. Victoria's a little bit dumpy as well. The Sims really gain weight quickly in this version of the game. I mean, it was always something that could happen, but it's much worse. Eliza Pancake wants to come over. Our only friend in the entire game. Why don't you play with Eliza? Come on in, Eliza. We can practice together. I can make a friend here. Apparently, we're going to need an excuse to have you keep coming over. Gilbert can now read intermediate logic books. Oh, there's an actual event for it. And we get the next level. Achieve level 4 in 4 skills. Become an adult. Ah. And reach level 2 in 3 careers. Interesting. Alright, so I guess we do have to start working on a new skill. Fishing, piano, that's all fine, but you know what you actually need is you need to learn some cooking. Because everyone needs to have some cooking skill, so we're going to go ahead and give you that. Although, if we are going to want to make him an astronaut, which is possible, although we've got to dabble in multiple careers first, Victoria can ask a due date on Sims who aren't pregnant and dare Sims to streak. Oh, that's really funny. Listen, you never ask someone when they're due. It's like, I know that's one of those things. Like, it's one of the rules. You just don't F that up. Because every now and again, you'll be like, I'm not pregnant, I'm just fat. Cat Lord, Cat Council. That sounds like a great fantasy book. It's about a world where cats rule the world and humans slave over them, feed them, pet them, clean up their poop. I mean, could you imagine such a weird fantasy world where something like that would happen? I know, it's kind of hard to think about. Why don't you go and join the game, actually, Ellis? You don't need any more food. You're plenty fat. Meanwhile, kiddo, yeah, learning the basics of cooking seems like a pretty good idea. You've dabbled in a lot of different skills. For some reason, you've got some mixology. I don't know where that came from. Oh, were you doing your extra credit? Read more cooking. Get more better. I love this chair. I'm actually happy I did this. Oh, I want to unsubscribe from Maxis and their stupid pop-ups. Arrgh. Arrgh. See ya, Eliza. Sorry I wasn't, like, better company. I think she actually called Victoria, and Victoria just wrote all day. He's feeling flirty. What were you doing with Eliza? Alright, if you're feeling flirty, I think it's time. Should they try to have another baby? That would shake things up a lot. A brother or sister for Gilbert? You know, they're both at home now. It'd be easier to take care of a baby. Let's do it. Cancel writing book. This is like such a like off the cuff, just whim decision. I don't even have a room for the baby. I could extend the attic and end up with more room over here. Actually, there's just enough room. We could put a crib and a bed in here. We've got the one kid who lives in the attic. People have to walk through the kid's room to get to the roof. It actually works. I think we're going to do that. And these guys were about to become elders until they spent their, whatchamacallit points. Their satisfaction points. to keep them young. Anyway, on that bombshell, I think what we're going to do is we're going to put a cut in here. Let me know in the comments if you've got some ideas for some baby names, boy, girl, that sort of thing. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye, folks.